This is a strange kind of talent selection. They do not look at your education, gender, or family background. Even if you used to be a criminal, that is fine. The only condition to pass is to make the one-eyed old man in front of you kneel down within 10 minutes. The big guy there thought it was really simple. Just grab the old man's shoulders and force him down to his knees. Lots of test takers joined in and tried pushing him down. But surprisingly, no matter how hard they pushed, the old man did not move at all. From the start until now, he had not even looked at any of the test takers once. He just kept working at his desk. The reason they held this selection was because decades ago, Japan lost to China, America, and other countries in the Fourth Industrial Revolution. The government fell apart. Taxes were too heavy. The people started a violent revolution. The population dropped sharply to less than 1/10 of what it was before the revolution. Japan was split into 3 parts, forming a 3-way standoff. Every nation urgently needed to recruit talented people. Jack was a man who knew military strategy well and was very calm. But in this chaotic world, he lost his wife. To fulfill his wife's wish of unifying the 3 nations, he decided to quit his job without hesitation. He came to the capital of this nation alone with money and luggage. The first step to achieving his goal was to join the famous General Dragon Gate. To become one of his subordinates, he had to pass the Dragon Gate test first, so he went to an inn to rest. But as soon as he walked in, he was locked onto by fierce stares. They told Jack to greet a man named Mr. Carl, but Jack had no idea who Mr. Carl even was. Luckily at that moment, a man showed up and ended the commotion. The man's name was Azoma Carl, and he was the Mr. Carl everyone was talking about. He came here for the same reason as Jack, to pass the Dragon Gate test. When he saw Jack did not know him, he immediately assumed Jack was a country bumpkin from the countryside. After all, he was from a famous family that dated back to the founding of the nation. But Jack did not care about that at all. He just regretted choosing this inn full of strange people. When the others asked Jack what he thought of Mr. Carl, Jack answered honestly. He said based on what he knew, he could not tell if Carl was strong or not. What he did not understand was why everyone felt this peer pressure. If a person's strength and rightness depended on their family, then would that not mean the Hay clan, the biggest faction right now, were the right ones? As soon as he said that, everyone argued back. They said they gathered together to overthrow the Hay clan, because they could not stand their corrupt rule. Seeing the argument going on, Carl interrupted everyone. He thought Jack was interesting, so he leaned in and whispered a few words. The way he spoke and his tone made Jack realize it was a dialect right away. Carl did not hide it. He said the reason he sometimes spoke in dialect was simple. Rumors said that if you purposely mixed in some words that common people could not understand, people would think you were smart, and they would respect you without thinking. But Jack clearly saw through that trick. He came to this in hoping to meet someone like Jack. Carl thought it was good to have independent thinking, but if you did not know when to adapt, you would just get hurt for nothing. Like just now, if he had not stepped in to stop them, Jack would probably have gotten a lot of wounds on him.
私には夢がある。私の力で日本を再統一し、三国時代を終わらす。ほんで、この国のすべての民に尊敬される存在になる。私と親しくした方がええで。
In short, Carl wanted Jack to see reality and take the initiative to get along with him. But then something unexpected happened. A few violent thugs broke into the inn with knives. They wanted to kill people and steal stuff, but they did not expect. That's such a small and had so many skilled people. The thugs quickly backed off and ran away. After showing off his strength right there, Carl was curious what Jack thought of him now.
さあ認めろ。私の凄さ。満たせ。私の承認欲求を。ああ、すげえです。じゃけど。帰るわけないやろ。死ね。見ろ。
In Jack's view, Carl was quite strong. Out of respect, he had a suggestion he hoped Carl would take. Seeing Jack was about to lecture him, Carl kicked him directly. Then he drew his sword and put it in front of Jack. He did not think someone much weaker than him had any good advice, but Jack was not scared at all. He just explained why he wanted to say this. If Carl passed the Dragon Gate test, then they would be colleagues. Thinking that such an excellent colleague almost got killed by a thug's surprise attack just because of carelessness, Jack really could not stand it, so he had to give his opinion. Carl found that hard to believe, but he was also curious what Jack would say. After getting Carl's permission, Jack talked about Carl's personality flaws. First, Carl judged things too quickly. The moment Jack walked into the inn, Carl immediately assumed Jack would be scared of him. But making such a certain judgment required a condition, which was to observe the other person's expression first before speaking. Second, Carl thought mixing dialect into his speech made people respect him. But Jack had a different view on that. People would just find it too hard to understand what he was saying. Simply put, Carl only listened to opinions that favored him. That would not win people's respect. In the long run, it would only bring fear and even hatred. Finally, Carl said not flattering others was a virtue. Jack completely disagreed with that. As long as he could achieve his goal, Jack would not mind flattering people all day long. But if he had to bow to others because of peer pressure, Jack would rather die than do that.
わしは本気でこの世を変えるためにここに来たんです。